Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Many here. Welcome back to the channel. Today is gonna be an amazing day. Let me get down the smoothie first. Quite cloudy, not too sunny, quite cool, fresh air. The area where we're going to is actually one where one of my harder projects resides. So I'm pretty psyched actually to try it again in these conditions, because let's see, maybe I have improved a little bit. The post-workout meal, the pre-cooked post-workout meal is already on the stove. We're gonna make some polenta with vegetables and legumes, polenta with peas and sprouted lentils for the proton gains, if you know what I'm saying. And yeah, I think I will smash down this breakfast movie here, and I pack my things and then I will hit the road. I would say, see you at the crag. Alright guys, so we are here in the Atlitzgräben. And what an amazing outdoor climbing day. Guys are sending their projects. And I'm getting closer on this really epic 8C line. Just amazing. Pretty good day. Cloudy, bit moist, but quite cold, a little bit of wind. So yeah. I hope I can show you some cool comparison footage of the two guys trying the same route and sending the same route. Pretty amazing. I think I'm gonna do one more go on my project for training purposes, and then we're gonna head home, conduct a little bit of a hangboard session. It's gonna be amazing.
Rechts noch nachsteigen.
Müssen wir kurz zapfen?
Da. Jetzt, komm on. Ja, rechts. Ah, você. Come on. Ja. Jawohl, come on. Super. Jawohl. Und auf. Come on. Come on. Come on, Sebo. Come on. Easy. Nice. Come on. Okay.
Geht schon, geht schon. Na komm, da ist.
Alright guys, I think it's time to show you this comparison a second time, and this time I will try to give some more or less useful commentary to this whole thing, because I think that this comparison was actually pretty instructive. Some pretty instructive essence there by both guys. Congratulations, by the way. I was really impressed, quite awesome sense there. Right from the beginning I wanted to pay attention to the hips of both climbers, and especially the hips of the right climber, because he uses his hips much more than the left climber, and you can see that right from the beginning, the very first move and the second move, he makes two drop knees, two very nice drop knees, first with his right knee and on the second move with his left knee, while the left climber actually has a much more frontal climbing style. He doesn't do any drop knees there at all. And the next thing that happens is that the right climber does a lot of tiny little steps, while the left climber simply lets his feet go and swings his left foot on this next foothold there, and then both climbers make another very nice drop knee for this big reach up there to this slopey slot hold. And this already gives an indication on who is the stronger climber of the two, and it is the left climber, because only he can afford to use this very non-energy efficient style, this frontal climbing style with no drop knees and simply letting his feet go to reach over to the next foothold, while the right climber climbs much more technically correct, I would say. He uses his drop knee opportunities and he uses some additional footholds to get his feet into the right position. And already we can see that the right climber has a little bit of a time advantage compared to the left climber. He seems just to know a bit better what he has to do on this route. And the next thing is that he gets into the position for this really nice drop knee, big move to the left up with the left hand. And when we take a look at the left climber here, in comparison, he again does not do the drop knee. He sticks to his frontal climbing style here again. And now I want you to pay attention to the right climber again, who is getting into the position for this next clip, which seems to be quite a hard one. And as you can see, he kind of locks off this hold. His arm is not fully straight while he's doing this clip, and this costs, of course, a lot of energy, but he would like to do this on a straight arm, I'm sure, but he just has not this power. He's lacking a little bit of finger strength here already. And this is always something, you know, it gets told to beginner climbers, especially try to climb on the straight arm and so on and so forth, but often it is forgotten that it is actually easier to hold a lot of holds in a locking off position. A lot of people are actually stronger in their fingers when they lock off their arms a little bit, and this we can see here in this example. When we compare this to the left climber, in the same situation a few seconds later, he clips this quick draw from a completely straight arm, because he just has this finger power, you know. So here we can see yet again the difference in max strength between those two guys, and in the meantime the right climber already has reached the crux, and he's pulling off some pretty close moves there, losing his feet quite a lot, so he's already quite tired. This is a power endurance test piece, you don't have to forget that, so it's getting harder and harder the closer you're getting to the top. So yeah, quite shaky there, quite close moves, but finally he manages to stick it. And as you can see, the time advantage of the right climber is quite severe in the meantime. Now also the left climber approaches the crux, and as you can see here, still quite solid moves, you know, he's locking off these holds and doesn't lose his feet so often. But in the end, he's also struggling, even if although he already has the kind of the end jog of the route, he's still struggling to finish it off. And here we can also see kind of the difference in specialization of the two guys, because the left climber is actually a boulderer and the right climber is more specialized in route climbing. And the left climber is, yeah, as I said, he's the stronger guy of the two. He has much more experience, much more climbing meters in already. But I think on this route, in this example, the right climber climbed actually technically with more finesse, you know. He used the drop knees, and he climbed also much quicker, and this is of course very energy saving. If he would have climbed as slowly as the left climber, he would probably not have finished the route off. So here you have it. That's why so many people say it's actually good to have not so much power in the beginning, you know, because it forces you to climb quickly, it forces you to climb technically with technical finesse. While on the other hand, when you're getting stronger, you can allow yourself more and more mistakes and not such a clean climbing style, and you will still get to the top. So although the left climber is the stronger one of the two, I would say that the right climber climbed with more technical finesse, and in this case was simply the better climber. Alright, so let's take a look at the reactions of both climbers when they came down from their ascents, and afterwards I will show you a little clip of my new 8C project. I hope you enjoy. Well done, Sebus. What do you think about this route?
It's very nice.
Really?
Yeah,
your talk didn't suggest that, I would say.
Yeah, my ascent was not the cleverest, I think.
Josie, you want to say something?
Yes!
Oh yeah. That looked good, man. That looked good.
Beautiful, as always. A very, very bouldery start. Didn't quite executed the lower part pretty well, and then I started messing up in the middle, and I don't know. Maybe it was the camera.
I think so too. You were super fast in the lower part, man.
Okay.
Even faster than Sebastian, I would say.
He has more power.
And then all of a sudden you started to lose your feet a little bit.
Absolutely.
But,
I was completely lost then. But you know what was really cool? I hit the crimp. My feet came and I immediately stuck the hole, and I was like, such a god move. I need to continue.
Epic man, epic man. Nice job, nice job. Yeah, really nice.
Thank you.
Da darfst du den scheiß Fuß nicht verlieren.
Was?
Wieso rutscht der da raus? Ich wäre echt gerne reingerettet. Zum Schauen, wie es
oh man. Oh, what do we have here? an amazing outdoor day. The guys sent their project. Made pretty good progress on the big one, on the big AC connection. Just such an amazing line. It would be really amazing if I could get some more detailed shots from that, you know, from above or something like that. I think that really would pay off with this line, because it's so sick moves. It's really bouldery. It's basically connecting two boulders with two different routes with a really bad rest. Except for roughly 8C, I think. Just amazing. Anyway, I think I'll postpone the hangbar session, as I do so often. I will do that tomorrow and then make another rest day. So see how it goes tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this little outdoor episode. Get outside, my friends, the conditions are coming. It was quite good today, really fresh, cool, a little bit of wind. Could be still a little bit less moist in the air. I think it was actually quite high humidity today. But the autumn is coming. Autumn is coming, and I can already see dry, cool autumn evenings with flat sunlight in the back and amazing climbing. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, drop some likes and comments as always, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.